stones are in the area. The patient is then moved to the operating room theater, and the catheter is placed into the urethra to plug the hole, to plug the urethra, so that stones don't inadvertently get pushed back into the urethra during the patient's prep. The penis and prepuce are prepared aseptically by lavaging with 0.01% betadine solution so that the penis and prepuce can be at the table with the surgeon so that the surgeon has full control of the entire lower urinary system. An umbilicus to pubis incision is made in a parapreputial fashion, and stay sutures are placed at the dome and neck of the bladder. It is important to make a long incision in the urinary bladder on the ventral surface in order to gain adequate exposure of the neck of the bladder. Stones that are left behind are generally those that get forced back up into the neck of the bladder. Incisions should be from neck to dome. A cystotomy spoon is utilized to remove calculi from within the bladder and as many as are in the neck of the bladder as possible. You can see that the pre-placed catheter has done a very nice job of occluding the lumen of the urethra to help prevent stones from being jammed back into the prostatic urethra. Once all of the stones have been removed, the catheter is then utilized by the surgeon to do a complete and thorough lavage under high pressure hydropulsion in a retrograde fashion, and this will encourage all remaining stones in the urethra and in the neck of the bladder to be agitated and flushed up into the surgeon's view, and the ability to retrieve these stones with the cystotomy spoon becomes very simple. Multiple flushes are performed to guarantee that all of the stones are removed from the urethra and neck of the bladder. The catheter is then placed and palpated along the urethra to determine if the stones have been removed. Back and forth action will help the surgeon determine if there is a stone by palpating it against the catheter. The catheter is then placed normograde from bladder to penis, and multiple flushing with sterile saline solution is performed in order to ensure that there are no stones left behind in any portion of the neck of the bladder or urethra. The bladder is then closed with a simple continuous appositional suture pattern. Care is taken, if possible, to limit suture from the lumen of the bladder. However, if this will compromise your ultimate closure, then it is perfectly fine to put sutures into the lumen.